unpopular opinion, and I'm gonna call you out since you don't seem to fucking understand. Every single.
Okay, well, welcome. Reactionary commentary of Phil Scott show today. What's today? Today, I think it's June 8th, 2026. Today is Monday. He made a video today to counter attack this young lady's viewpoint on the boycott of the gas station owner and Asian businesses, I guess throughout the United States or just in South Carolina. I'm not too sure which. She's very verbally upset. I'm going to play her upsetness in a minute. I just wanted to give you an intro on why I'm making this video comment reaction. It's not really about her per se. It is a little bit here, but it's mainly how Phil Scott handled it and his commentary on it. And mainly also I'm also going to attack her too. Not that much because it's silly. It's typical racial anti-black trope. You know, it's rare to see an Asian that violent, verbally violent. Phil Scott said he edited a lot of N-words. So she must really be a racist. And I'm not too sure where the anger comes from. Not always from her, but from other groups that does that, from other non-white groups. I don't know where people get this mindset that they can use the N-word and get upset and lash out like this. I want to have feelings in their life so bad that they gotta attack black people. Sorry, it's the police. I don't know. They was responding to something. Anyway, so then he got a little. Then she had the audacity to be racist in the United States and being from another ethnic group other than white or black. Anyway, I don't want to spend too much time with her too much because I guess she's trying to act or be white. I guess I don't know, but you know, some people. But you know what is also what this anger really comes from her per se, and I'll allow you to watch the video of it and I'll comment on it again. But she's upset because when you take something away from somebody, when you take the power away from somebody, this is the response you're gonna get. And she knows black people boycotting Asian would allow her probably her lifestyle. And now you're going to take away from other Asians trying to get a foothold in America? Yeah, that can be very upsetting. Because she used black people. She probably used black people's economic to her benefit and to her wealth. And she want other Asians to do the exact same thing. But now black people are threatening to take that away from her and from other Asians. And that can create a problem. And it brings out the inner racism of this young lady. I'm not gonna go on too much with that, but yeah, that's where the anger comes from. I'm not explaining it right. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you should get what I'm saying. You know what I'm trying to say? When people are so dependent on a drug, you take that drug away from them, what is their reaction? Yeah, pretty much like her. Yeah, that drug is money, by the way. So for the slow people in the back of the class, all right. Yeah. So anyway, what I was gonna say not too much. Let her play her thing, and maybe it'll jog my memory. What I was gonna say about what additional things I was gonna say about this video.
One of you over there boycotting Asian business and spreading more Asian hate, you black people with your black fatigue, okay? And what your people called, yeah, not my words, those are your people words. You people that is living in.
So she loves using, which is pretty much similar to the N-word, you people, you black people. God damn, that's some serious racist shit, boy. That is serious. You know what I found funny too? And I know I'm right when I was talking about her taking the drugs away from her and others like her. But the thing is, I don't get is if people are so racist, especially foreigners. I get the WYTE people. I get them, but the foreigners. If y'all so don't like black and these particular ethnic group is scared of black, dark skinned people, scared as fuck. Believe me, I got videos to show that. So please watch more of my videos, please, please, please. And not only the comments I made, but also the actual video of Asians being scared of me when I'm walking down the street. Walking down the street, they start fidgeting their body, the front of their body, to check their pocketbook, check the strap, slowly put their phone away in their pocket. So if that is the case, why do y'all guys keep going to all black towns and places deep in the South? Why do y'all do that? Why don't you just stay in all white places? Because why do I don't I just want I'm about to cry because I'm not getting no clear cut answers as to why other ethnic groups, particularly Asians who don't like black people and some Spanish white people who don't like black people, who are scared of dark skin, why do you keep making excuses after excuses after excuses and come into places in the South, from small towns to big cities where the majority of the population is black, or damn near the population is black? Why do you keep doing that? Why? I mean, I just don't get it. I really don't. We have 50 states, almost 3,000 cities and small and large cities. Why don't you go? And some are mostly white. Why don't you go there and stay there? Why do you keep expanding out and going to all black places? I just don't get it. When and I've said this before in previous videos, you should only go in places where it's 70 to, not really, honest, I can't even say that. God damn, really? When the population of WIT people, them folks, is 90% and 80%. You go into the South where it's 30, 20, 30, 40, sometimes 50% of black people. Okay, I'll let it finish up rant.
And that black culture mentality, the poor victim mentality, thinking that people still owe you reparations. Yeah.
Why would you go to once again to a town, city where people have this mindset? If you go there to establish a business, how can you do that if they can't afford it because they have a victim mentality? That doesn't make any sense. That means they don't have nothing, so therefore they're begging. So why would you go there and get blood from a turnip? Why would you go there to get money from people who don't have any money? It doesn't make any sense. What do you think is gonna happen? Anyway.
I'm the one talking to you. Every single one of you. Ooh. Failing in life.
Failing in life, every one of you. But look at those teeth, boy. That's not Asian teeth. Every one of you. Wow, all 48, 50 million of us, huh? God damn. It's a lot of black people.
And then you want to blame everybody else. You see this whole Cyrus case and Mr. Chow? None of this would have happened if you raised your kids right.
If you raise your kids right, yeah. I know a lot of Asians who do stuff like that too in Chinatown, in New York. I seen it. I passed by there a lot, and I seen it. And not for nothing. Most of those Asian businesses in Chinatown gotta pay. You gotta pay a stay alive fee to the gangs in there. What about that? Anyway, let me go on.
Little boy witnessed someone's business trying to steal water. Okay, now I might not agree with.
Okay, wow. Watch our words. I might not agree. So she does agree that he should have, and Phil Scott's gonna mention this too. So she does agree. There's no such thing as I might not agree. If you do it, you don't. Okay. So she does agree for this Asian dude to chase down this black dude, chase him down like a wild animal, and shoot him in the back. So she does agree with it in a way. Well, she does because she used the N-word with Phil Scott censored, and she used a trope and a similar N words of you people, you black people, you all this. So yeah, she does. Yeah, she does agree with it. All right. Speaking about this black dude, he don't look that black. He must be like half and half or something. Half white, half black. Maybe half Native American, half black. Yeah. Anyway, she gonna also touch on one other thing. But I'll let her continue.
Mr. Child chasing the boy and shooting him in Timbuktu, okay, wherever he was. But here.
Timbuktu. That's Africa, black people. All right. Yeah.
Here's the crazy part. If you had disciplined your boy right, he wouldn't be in BC.
Okay, if you would have disciplined the Asians right, they wouldn't have stopped coming into location with a lot of dark skinned people. You still haven't figured it out. Don't go around dark skinned people if you're afraid of them. Do not go there. Once again, but no, black people are a little bit slow minded too. They ain't wrapped too tight. Once again, stop going in places where there's mostly black people. No matter if they're rich, poor, no matter if they're doing good, no matter if they're nice people, no matter if they go to church every day. Once again, stop going there, please. I said this on numerous videos. Stop going there, please. Only go to all WITE places. Only go where it's mostly those folks. But just please stop coming to our neighborhoods, our towns, please. I don't know what type of Asian she is, though. That's another question. Cause she looks like she's from Taiwan, one of them white Asian places. It's hard to explain white Asian, but yeah, she can also be from Taiwan. I mean, from Hong Kong too. So, but I like to know. But anyway.
Someone's store trying to steal a 50-cent bottle of water in the first place, okay? Not only that, you go and attack the attorney defending his clients, and then here's the truth of the matter. And
you know what? Phil Scott's gonna touch on the lawyer thing. This is one thing I disagree with him mostly about, and that's one reason why I want to make this video, because I get it, but and he said stay on code, but I don't know. I'm sure I'm wrong on this, but I think the black lawyer did the right thing. It's really, you gotta blame the jurors, but from what she said, it's all black. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, I'm confused. But the black lawyer did it. I get it. It's a borderline issue. He could have said no. I'm not gonna defend you. But in some cases, I do agree with him. He should have defend them. Say, hey, if you're gonna lose, you're gonna lose. If you're gonna win, you're gonna win. When you're in a poor southern state called South Carolina, you try to get all the pennies you can get. And also too, this Mr. Child, he hired a black lawyer, so yeah, I don't always really consider this a race issue per se. But shooting somebody in the back is kind of evil. But hold on one second. Yeah, so not for nothing, I don't blame the black lawyer. I blame the jury, the state of South Carolina, the police, because I've heard this. It was quite a few instances where this Asian owner had to chase this dude down or had shot at people. I don't know where the people get you can own a store like that in a neighborhood like that. I don't get it. But I don't know. I honestly, I don't even know where this even happened at. I heard of South Carolina. I heard it might be close to Columbia somewhere, a town close to Columbia, South Carolina, or in Columbia, South Carolina. This in a poor, I hate this, you say this, but poor black spot. I'm not too sure. I got to do more research on this. I do apologize, but I'm trying to get trying to get exact information, but I haven't gotten it. I only have a picture of this dude, of this Chinese store owner. So, oh boy. Sorry, shoot. So yeah, I'm trying to get more information in, but I work for a living, so I'm tired. I'm slow. So, anyway, But I really don't blame the black lawyer for what he did. Like I said, I blame all the other entities that didn't respond like they're supposed to and do their job like they're supposed to. And maybe that's why he got frustrated because nobody won't do nothing for him. Oh boy. But shooting somebody in the back, nah. You know, yeah. Also, too, you gotta kind of like blame the kid and the parents for allowing this to happen over and over again. But you know what I'm saying. But shooting somebody in the back is a no-go for me. I'm sorry. It's a very cowardly move. I won't call it a racist move. So I'm not gonna call this dude a racist because it takes a lot to be a racist. But that shooting in the back it's kind of nasty. But anyway.
Your people. There are 7 black jurors who found your kid responsible, making Mr. Chow, okay, not guilty because they understand your culture, your mentality. You failed your kid. Your society failed your kid. Your mentality failed your kid. The attitude failed your kid. Now, if you can't reflect on that, and if you can't understand and take accountability for your failure, this will continue. More black kids are going to die. Your community is still going to struggle, and your people will continue to be in poverty. No one's going to give you a...
Your people, wow, be in poverty. So I guess all these black people in poverty, huh? How can we be so poor? Well, we are stealing bottles of water, so you must be really poor. So once again, I don't know why these people keep coming to our neighborhood with stores and stuff. Why would you come to a neighborhood and own a store and nobody can afford it? How does that make any sense? Anyway.
handout. Stop asking for a handout.
Now we're going from not having nothing to asking for a handout. What is that got to concern about you? When you sign that document to come as a U.S. citizen, you assume all responsibilities of being a citizen from the past to the present. You got to try to remember that, right? You assume all responsibility. Whether you did or not, it doesn't matter. You assume all responsibility of the government for past and present. Anyway, let me continue. I don't want to get upset over this race issue no more.
Stop thinking you're going to make bank off your kid's death, okay? What you need to do is self-reflect on your people, your culture, your community, and stop.
Yeah, reflect on no more Asians coming into black town with a lot of black people at. How's that? No more. If the population of black is 10% or under, you can come. If it's over 10%, do not come in on anything, any stores or any businesses of any kind. Okay, please. I want to spread all around the Asian community. No more businesses and black community that has a population over 10%. Please. Okay, let's continue.
Blaming everybody else. Let me tell you, boycotting the Asian community, they're probably thanking God that your black ass don't go into their store anymore to cause a muck.
They thinking, so why you there then? So that means you're not gonna go into no more black neighborhoods with a population of more than 10%. I hope that's what that means. I really do. Oh, I just hope so, man. Because let's say there was a population of 20%. Let's say in 10 years the population of Montana became 25% black. Guess who will come and own their businesses and complain and bring their white husbands there too?
Oh boy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's so much here with this lady. Oh God. So let's go ahead and take. You know me. I like to take my time. Let's go ahead and start it back up.
This is gonna be an
Okay, Phil Scott here. He's gonna innovate what I've been saying about why she's got her feelings hurt and it's hurting her so much. He's gonna just pretty much innovate me. He's gonna repeat what I said just a little differently about this lady's emotional rage. And I agree with Phil Scott.
Why? I mean, let's call it what it is. I mean, Oh, I'll get there a little later. But then in the next breath, you say black fatigue. Well, which one is it? Is it black fatigue, or is it you upset that black Americans are saying they want to boycott businesses within your prospective communities? Why are you crashing out? Do you have a business and you concerned about that? And if you do have a business, then man,
Fair use.
boy, no black people need to go over there with you. Period. If you do have one. I mean, you can't get mad that black people want to boycott and then say black fatigue in the next breath. And then the one word that I had to cut out, she had said the N-word actually.
N-word.
That's one word
Yeah.
I had to cut out. So you're using the N-word.
So that right there, using that word too many times, even once really, indicates everything she has to say. This is not about black people. This is about your hatred of black people and your rage that a man of in your own culture and in your own ethnic group can't make money off of black people. This is exactly what this is about, which equals to hate. And black people hate themselves, but it seems like you hate black people just as much or more. But go ahead, Phil.
In this particular crash out, you're mad that black people want to boycott or are actively boycotting, but then you want to say black fatigue and the N-word. That doesn't make sense.
That's right, it doesn't.
That doesn't even make any kind of sense. I want you, but I don't like you.
Right.
And that's really what it is. I want your black dollars, but I don't like black people.
Right.
And black people got to get some self-respect in ourselves to say, if you don't like black people, you don't like black dollars. You don't, nothing violent. No one's saying, why are you so mad? Why are you triggered? Why? I mean, let's call it what it is. I mean, oh, I'll get there a little later. But in ourselves to say, if you don't like black people, you don't like black dollars. You don't get black dollars and don't like black people.
True.
That is a us problem.
That's true.
Because there's been too many us off code for years.
Yeah, he's right about that. But that's black people, low self-esteem, slave mentality, always being off code, self-hate. Yeah, we got some serious issues. Yeah, you got some self-issues. We got some serious issues. Serious. Inbreeding and loving the negativity of black men. But anyway, I'm talking about women. Anyway.
And I said this in the video earlier today, I'm going to repeat what I said. There's been so many videos over the years where black people, black men in particular, have stood up against these Asian business owners for disrespecting black women, putting hands on black women. And what did a lot of these black women do? Go their happy self right back to them people.
Right there, that's right.
That's why they talk that way.
That's right.
That's why they get away with what they get away
That's
with.
right.
Is because I'm sorry, some of y'all sisters out here don't have no self-respect for yourself.
Of course not.
Your nails is more important to you than your self-respect.
True.
Your hair products is way more important to you than your self-respect.
True.
We've seen it way too many times. And they do have black women that have nail salons, and they have black women that have beauty salons. Matter of fact, I just went to a black beauty supply.
Okay, he's gonna repeat another story. I kind of agree and disagree with him, but I let him tell the story first. Hold on. Oh, shoot.
They had an Asian man punched a black woman in the face. I think it was like in the Dallas area. If y'all remember that story. And then the NOI brothers came out.
And not for nothing, no charges was filed. He didn't go to jail again? In a black part of town or wherever the place was in Texas? Y'all black people are something else, boy. It took 4 years to kill my father, but nobody gonna do nothing to this Asian store owner. Oh, jeez.
Other brothers in general, activist brothers came out to protest that store or whatever. That Asian man that punched a black woman in the face did a 50% off sale because they were boycotting it. The moment he did that, he got a wraparound line, and it wasn't no white women, it wasn't no Hispanic women, it was all sisters. Then
can you blame him? 50% off, that's not a bad deal. I'm just saying, you don't have to go, but 50% off is not bad. Anyway.